I don't know if I will ever be okay.
Don't know how to raise alarm because my phone was not going for days.
I wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again. I know the state of mind I am in right now.
Okay.
That video was May 2023.
May God. I have sent it to D1 this morning. I'm not afraid of Chris suing me because I am also suing him already.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I am suing him already. He promised me marriage, and that's the crime in the law. He left me for another woman.
Okay.
I have proof. I have my evidence. You will hear from my lawyer very soon.
The kind of accusation Doris Ogala is bringing to the table against Pastor Chris Okafor is not one you find every day. I know this video is lengthy, but in this video, you're going to be seeing 90% of the videos she has done so far because she has done a lot of videos. In fact, at this point, it's becoming difficult to actually keep up with her videos because she did a video with this person, she did with that one. Here, you're going to see every detail of the video she and Daddy Freeze did. There is a few parts I will cut, and I'm just going to have to tell you that with me trying to explain it, because if I add up the whole video, it's going to be more than an hour because this video should be somewhere around 30-45 minutes. But in this video, you're going to be seeing almost every video she has granted. You know that in a country like ours, Nigeria to be precise, mental health is not considered top priority. If not, so far with the stories Doris Ogala is telling and how the story is beginning to deviate, because she's beginning to mention a lot of people. And it was one among those emphasis that Daddy Freeze made. Daddy Freeze told her, no, don't make this about other people. When you talk to me, focus on yourself and Chris Okafor, because she's mentioning Jeremiah Omotosho, Moto Fufein, I don't know his exact name. I find that name very difficult to pronounce. She's mentioning that prophet. She mentioned Tonto Dike. She mentioned D1. She mentioned this one. She mentioned that one. She mentioned bloggers. She mentioned even lawyers. So a part of her story that have deviated very well from the first one she did in that video she was crying is the fact that she said that Chris Okafor killed her brother. And you're saying he killed your brother. You said he killed your brother the first time. Now you're saying that you don't know whether it was diabolical or because in fact, even the first one, she also said that she cannot prove it. So she's just assuming, I think, it was the way the whole arrest happened that made her to say that he killed her brother, because before the brother was buried, they had arrested her because he said she was defaming him. So in this whole Doris Ogala saga thing, the one thing I saw was that the relationship was going well until they had a challenge with money. In my previous video, I did that when issues like this happen, what people don't even understand is that before it came to limelight, something else have happened. If you care to investigate, it's not just happening. Take, for example, Pella and Jarvis. Something happened 3 months ago that would tell us somehow what is happening right now. And 3 months ago, I made a video and I said, when this thing will blow up in their faces, they will not know. Jarvis, you're defending him now. Apart from Pella issue, when you dig into issues like this, something have happened before. And the whole challenge started when that Prophet Jeremiah, had a case of maybe a child missing in his church, and then Doris Ogala went on as undercover agent to befriend the blogger, to seduce the blogger, got information from the blogger, which was what Pastor Jeremiah used to win the case. That's now me telling you the part of Daddy Freeze's video that I did not put inside. After winning the case, he was supposed to give her some money. And then the promised money, Chris Okafor said, no, pay into my account. These are Doris Ogala's words, pay into my account. Because Doris Ogala says she doesn't have Prophet Jeremiah's number. That Pastor Chris said, no, there was a time Prophet Jeremiah came to his church, impregnated a lady. So because of that, he doesn't want Prophet Jeremiah near his girlfriend, Doris Ogala. So the money was put into his account in full. She claims that he lied to her and said he was not paid in full. She later found out that was where their original fight started from, according to Doris Ogala. This one is not even allegedly. It was her that said it though. This part I did not put in my video. That was where the fight started. And when the fight started, they called themselves, I think they have been at at odds with themselves. They are not really friends again. And then now that he's about getting married, she brought up, said, no, you have to marry me. My question is, if you say you left your ex-husband for him, you say you were in love with him and he threw you under the bus, okay, he was your boyfriend, right? But when you came out, call him out, it wasn't stated that he was your boyfriend. And now that he's about getting married, if a man can do all of these things to you, a man that you think killed your younger brother, question is, why do you still want that man to marry you? Because first you say, who will marry me like this after everything you've done to me? That marriage will not work. Oh, you promised me marriage. Now you are saying you even want to sue him again. The marriage will not work. Okay, that he promised you marriage, the marriage will not work. So someone who did all of the things that you think he did to you or you're claiming he did to you, why do you still want to marry him? See, that's one part of the equation I'm not understanding. That's why I'm saying that this lady needs serious mental check. Now, I want you to look at all the videos. And again, do not forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. I don't have so much to say because the videos are very lengthy. Some are actually very lengthy. So I'm going to leave you to see the videos and just see how very incoherent and how very different her informations have been. And every time she's just claiming she wants to end this, she wants to buy herself and all. Well, Nigeria, we are plenty. So now they go, Mokuna they go, because it's not as if there's anything anybody can do to stop her from actually buying herself if she really wants to. So, guys, behold the videos.
You called Pastor Okafor out recently. What led to that call out?
Okay. You remember the time I posted my evacuation video that you came to the house and interviewed me too. Actually, you came to look out for me. I insisted that I need to speak out. You came with your daughter here. So that was the period we were having issue. The truth is, Chris Okafor and I, we've been dating since 2017. And when I met him, he was single because he said he'd been divorced for a while. When I met him, I didn't even know he was a pastor. We met on a walkway at the first CID headquarters, Abuja. So he approached me, and then his bouncers tried to stop me. We entered the car, he collected my number. You know, this can be confirmed by my colleague, Choma Okoye. So that was what happened. And after that, he invited me to his church. He just invited me to an address in Ojodu Bega. It was in the night. So when I got there, it was a big church, and that was a crossover night. They had already closed around 12:01. So one of his pastors received me. Pastor Sylvester was one who came down to receive me, and I went to his office. You know, he told me he liked me and that he's been divorced, but he has daughters and his son. So he also said he was going to the village, and you know, in summary, he traveled for Christmas. I also traveled for Christmas. Then he invited me to his village. It's Anambra State, but very close to Okigwe. So from Umuahia, I'm drive through Okigwe to his village. You know, so that was how we met. Introduced me to his parents. I stayed over in the house. Then later, when I was leaving, I drove to that place. When I was leaving, he gave me his escort to follow me because they were driving behind me because of security. It was a bit late when I was leaving this house. So that was it. Then this happened 2017. From then on, we started dating. You know, so
I want to ask,
okay.
what was the relationship like?
My papa fit sell, press phone, collect POS.
Payment received or pay.
Dial star 955 star 131 hash. We no fear for this our hustle life. Now all pay be the people payment shield.
It was love.
Are you sure it was love?
Yes. It was love because um, I would call it love at first sight.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was. I'm an adult. I should be able to know what love is. A relationship where you kiss, you make love all the time. He's always missing you. He will call you on the video. He's coming out from the pulpit. He's calling you. He's telling you, Didi, I am sad. You are getting his medical. I used to get what is it called? Medical. What's this that you get prescription? I used to get the prescriptions for him to buy drugs. So I will call my doctor.
Doctors use drugs, use medication.
Yes.
I thought they used to pray and everything would go away.
Now I will look for that and send you. Maybe you can post it too because I have it in
I'm just
it came
asking
on
that.
his name. Yeah, sometimes when he's done preaching in the pulpit, he will tell me that his body is paining him. Should get the doctor. My doctor will prescribe the drugs he will take for the pain. I will send it to you with his name to enable him buy them. So he will buy it. That's how close we are. How close we were is why I said we are very much in love is that he doesn't hide many things. Maybe he hides some that I'm not supposed to know. But we have this relationship whereby if he's talking to somebody, he's using the other phone, the earpiece. I'm there listening to him and the person. Some of his church members, he'll be talking to them. I'll be there. So we're that close. We're that close that we'll make video calls, make love in the video and all that. So I tell you that was love for me.
Okay. So what led to the breakup?
Okay, so when 2018 we dated, then 2017, 2018, 2019, my mom wanted me to get married. I had someone I knew before I met him, which is my ex-husband. So I had left my ex-husband because he was toxic even before I met Dr. Chris. So my ex-husband was all over my.
So Pastor Chris was not the one that made you leave your ex-husband.
He was.
But he said you left him before you met Pastor Chris.
I'd left him as a boyfriend.
Oh.
I met my ex-husband 2012 in Dubai.
Okay.
Yes, so he came and they did introduction. After that, that was when I realized
Where was
that
Pastor Chris when you were doing introduction with another man?
2012, I had not met Pastor Chris.
Okay, so you did introduction.
After the introduction, he was the toxic person. I didn't marry him.
Oh, okay.
I broke up, so he relocated to South Africa. We were not even talking. For years, he kept calling. My ex-husband was very obsessed with me. My ex-husband is that person that will give you 200 missed calls. So that wasn't working for me. So I wasn't dating him before I met Pastor Chris. Then when I met Pastor Chris, then my dad died. I met him 2017. That same 2017, my dad died. And it was that same period, 2018, 2019. Then my ex-husband now got into my family. Everybody now said, this guy loves you. He wants to marry you. Why don't you give him a chance? So, and then I told my ex that I was not in love with him. So I'm saying this in a live broadcast. My ex is watching, so I shouldn't be lying on him because I still have the chat. Even this thing I'm saying, I still have my chat with my ex-husband on phone and Facebook when I told him I didn't have feelings for him. And he told me if we marry that the feelings will come. And so when somebody is that pressured, my mom said, okay, marry. And I told Chris I wanted to get married. Though Chris said I should not marry the guy, that I should wait for him. But eventually.
But why would you are in a relationship with Chris and you are sleeping with Chris? And then you have another person you're in a relationship with, because before you marry, you can't just marry, you'll be sleeping. So at any point where you double dealing the two of them,
No, my ex-husband was not in Nigeria.
Okay.
He was communicating with my parents. Like I said, we knew 2012, 2013, 2014. Then I think he beat me up and we broke up. But he wasn't giving up. So he kept calling with my parents, but for me, I was already moving on. Do you understand? So he wasn't in Nigeria, he was in South Africa. Then I now met Dr. Chris. So for me, Dr. Chris was my boyfriend. You can always have a boyfriend, then have someone who calls you or disturbs you. Dr. Chris knew the story. I told him about the guy. My last relationship before I met him. So when this guy insisted I marry him, he even had to the extent of buying me a car, giving me gifts, giving my family gifts and all that. So my mom said, okay, why don't you consider him, since he said he has changed? So I told Chris, I said, my mom wants me to marry this guy and all that. Chris said I should wait for him, though he wasn't ready as at that time, but I should wait for him. And I said no, because there's a pressure for me to marry and all that. So that was how I married this guy. And the communication between me and Chris ceased a bit. But my marriage was very toxic. I'll tell you for free that if my husband is watching and he knows that I was leaving him every 2 weeks. I'll leave and come back, he'll beat me, I'll come back. It was that bad. So the marriage back and forth we married 2019, 2022 was I think 2021 ending towards November. I was in Abuja, then I visited Chris in Lagos. Then we talked. I told him what I'm going through in the marriage and all that. So he encouraged me and all that. Then I left. My ex now said I should come back. When I got back, my ex told me that he got someone pregnant. I met a young lady in the house with a child. And the girl said that the child belongs to my ex-husband. And I, we had that issue, had that fight. He sent the lady away. But long story short, he got someone pregnant. And the person gave birth.
Okay.
So when the lady left, then I was with him that 2021, 2022. He started beating me again, to a point that he said he will frustrate me to a point that I will leave the house myself. So I wasn't happy. And while I was there that January, Chris was always calling me.
But Chris liked you so much. How did he allow you to enter another relationship? Don't be angry.
I don't know. That was
if
I
you
don't
were
know.
so close to him and you were in love like you claim, why did you go and marry somebody else? That part is the part
that part is the part I also got a bit confused, because the moment I got married, Chris kept on calling me even while I was in marriage. Like I still have the chats where he said I hurt him. It's just that I can't press the chat here. He has the dates of this time I'm telling you, where Chris was even saying that I hurt him by going back, because while I was in my marriage, I wasn't happy. And because Chris also has been there. Remember, Chris is a pastor, right? And this relationship is not public. It's not something that he wants everybody to know. It is between, listen, I'm telling you, Emeka role as my national president. The second time Chris invited me to their village, I went with my national president. If you bring my national president there, he will tell you, I took him there. And we even saw Chris' mother. So this thing I'm saying, that at least my national president is a witness. So going forward to this, while I was in marriage, when I was depressed. I said depressed. Someone who her husband beats, my husband will go out, come back in the middle of the night. By 2, 3 a.m., I'll serve him food. I'll go to his pocket. I will see hotel receipts. So it was that bad that he was really beating me. My marriage wasn't a good one. And that I will tell you for free. And I will always find peace talking to Chris, because he was my ex too. I was already married. And Chris also always tell me, I love you.
If you at any time sleep with Pastor Chris while you were still with your husband?
No.
Okay. That's fair.
No, we didn't. I didn't. But he while I was in my husband's house. I'll send you a video on your WhatsApp. Maybe you cannot. I don't, at this point, I don't care and I don't even mind. I'll send you a video. It's a chat from Chris' phone where I was touching my breast. And that was the video he actually circulated to his lawyer. And that is the exactly date I'm talking about now. That was the 2020, either December 2021 or 2022. That's the date on that, because I screenshot it from our chat. You see a video I sent him. The bed I was lying down was my ex-husband's bed. That was my bed. So you'd always tell me to send him video.
You were touching yourself on your ex-husband's bed, and you send the video to Pastor.
Yes.
But that's cheating. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get.
That's what I'm telling you. I am not proud of what I did. This man that is my ex-husband, I am not in love with him. I did that with Chris. And I'm not telling you, I loved Chris while I was in the marriage. And that is the truth. I'm not proud of saying it. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Was I cheating on my husband by phone call, phone sex with Chris? Yes, I did. But I didn't have physical sex with Chris while I was in marriage.
Do you have evidence of this?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I will send it to you. I can send it to you. You will see me touching myself. It's a video. It's not even it's a video. I can send it to you. You will look at the date.
It will not be circulated just for evidence sake.
Okay, it's on this phone I'm using to make up. I have sent it to D1 this morning. D1 asked me this question on his page. I don't know D1. I just been saying him, but I saw he asked me that question. He said, how can I be saying I am sending Chris video or while watching myself while I was still in marriage? I went to his DM. Okay.
Now, how can we prove that still in the marriage, and how can we prove that this video was sent to Pastor Okafor?
Because his number was showing there. The screen record I'm going to show you, his number is there. It's our chat screen record. It's a screen record I recorded from our chat. And while I was doing the screen record, I played the video from the chat. So you can't doctor it.
If you're going to send it to me in confidence, please don't send it to the internet, and I'll tell you why. Because if you share his privacy publicly, he can sue you.
Yes. I just entered your life. My ex-husband came and slapped me on the face. Yes, Tonto will tell you. Tonto had to raise alarm because my phone was not going for days. She had to raise alarm to call people because I was talking to her on the phone. After that, your life, he was beating me up. This thing I'm saying, I and Tonto were not cool now, but if you ask her this thing, she will tell you. My marriage was very toxic. And it was that time that Dr. Chris Okafor took me to Lagos.
Now, so we are time stamping now. 2012, you got engaged to your ex. Then you were separated for a while. Then eventually got married. Things became toxic. You left him. And Pastor Chris rescued you in Lagos. And then you are now in Lagos. What now happened between you and Pastor Chris from this juncture?
Okay. While I was, when I left, I went to see Dr. Chris. Then I think this one who stayed at Marriott's Hotel, Ikeja. And after that, I then moved. That was when when a case came. It came of a case of baby testimony. One case that one guy, Prof X, was calling Prophet Jeremiah out.
Okay.
One guy was calling Prophet Jeremiah out. So that was when Chris now told me to dabble into the case and find out. He said I should follow up the prophet guy and find out what the guy had on Jeremiah, which I did. But before I got into it, I had to tell them to get my lawyer involved, which they did. They got my lawyer involved. They got the police involved and the EFCC. Now, before I went to EFCC and Interpol, and I wrote statement. They gave me backup to go ahead, and I entered the guy with the name Choma Johnson. It was then I had to start. My mission in the guy's life was to seduce the guy, which I succeeded, because every conversation I had with the guy, I was recording it and was giving it to them and Interpol.
So you were seducing another pastor?
No, I was seducing a blogger who was calling Jeremiah out.
Okay.
A blogger in South Africa. Just let me give you an instance, just like you now. You're calling Pastor Jeremiah out. Now they sent me to you without you knowing. We started conversing. Then you end up falling in love with me. Then you trust me. That was what happened between me and Prophet. I eventually found out.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. Before now, few hours before now, I was filled with anger, rage. My heart was filled up with quest for revenge. It was a revenge for me. Everything that has happened was a revenge. I was so angry. I was so angry with myself. I was so angry with everything around me. My video for Doris Okafor, many people interpreted it in different ways. Some said I want to marry him. Some said I should let go. Some said marriage is by force, and a whole lot. Before now, nothing was going to stop me. Before now, I've gotten the date of the wedding on the 16th. I booked my ticket to Lagos for tomorrow. Nothing was going to stop me. When I said Chris was going to kill me, I meant it. Not because I was jealous. Not because I wanted him to marry me. No, I don't want to marry Chris. And not because I still loved him. No, I don't love him. It's not about love. It's a revenge for me. It's a revenge that he locked me up. It's a revenge that he took my money. It's a revenge that he released my video, my naked video. When I saw the engagement video, something got hold of me. Something I can't explain what it is. Got hold of me. I don't know. And from that moment I didn't sleep. I saw that in the evening around 10 that day. I couldn't sleep. I met a very wonderful person. Since this year I've been alone, alone, reflecting on so many things. But I met a very wonderful person, a very nice person, someone who has showed me love, someone who has really showed me care. Just a few days ago, a few days to my birthday, I met a person. He just wanted to love me. Just wanted me to love him back. That's all. He did everything. He was there for me on my birthday. I celebrated my birthday. The kind of love he showed me is a love I've not seen from anyone. It was a pure love. It was an unconditional love. But today the person is not talking to me. The person is not talking to me because I came out to revenge on Okafor, to get angry, to expose him, to let the world know what he did to me. It was in my quest of revenge that I lost this person. But it's okay. My birthday was another thing that hurts me so much. Many people did not celebrate me. Many of my colleagues did not celebrate me. And trust me, in as much as it hurts me, I understand it. Because I too, for years now, for so many years, wasn't even celebrating much of my colleagues. Not because I deliberately didn't want to, but because when I lost my father, everything changed in me. But one of the last words my father told me, and for the first time, my father told me that, and that was the last time I ever saw my dad. And he told me that March was his birthday, and I believe he told me so. I believe he told me that so I can celebrate him. He was not alive. He died before his birthday. So because of that, I don't celebrate birthdays anymore. And that made me, when people are celebrating birthday, I also don't celebrate them. This year, I even stopped taking pictures, studio pictures on birthdays. But this year, this friend of mine that I met said I have to celebrate my birthday, and he did celebrate the birthday for me. Honestly, I don't know what is wrong with me. something is actually wrong with me, but I can't tell what is wrong with me. I saw my friend's video. I saw her giving a testimony in church. And if you have been close to her, you understand the anger, that anger part in her. My friend was the only sister I ever had. She was the only one that, when we are together, we free ourselves. We're not afraid of each other. We talk, we're happy together. We're like blood sisters. It was this case of Okafor that separated us. She was trying to save me. That is the truth. She didn't want me to end up like this. Remember what she told me? She said, Doris, I don't want you to end up like me. I've been through this part. She told me not to. The reason we broke up was because I called Chris out. She didn't want me to do that. And I felt bad. I felt betrayed. Pride took over me, anger took over me. And I said to her that she was not a good friend. And I said to her that she didn't want to support me. I was very angry at her. And she kept telling me to calm down. That she doesn't want me to end up like her. She doesn't want me to have a bad name. I remember what she said exactly. She said, don't have a scandal on the internet. I know what it did to me. I don't want you to end up like that. But I didn't listen. You see, I'm talking from a place of pain right now because I don't know what is wrong with me. Something has taken over me. Since I saw that video of Chris' engagement, everything on my body, my head was revenge. It was not love. It was revenge for all the things Chris did to me. As a matter of fact, I am stormed the wedding venue, or what someone told me, I don't know how true it is, sent me a venue and the date, 16th of this December. I am to go to Lagos. I am to stop there. Whether I get killed or not, I am to stop that wedding. That is what the devil has told me to do. The devil has decided to destroy me further, making me feel that this is a battle I have to win. I have to show proof. I have to bring our chats to let people know that I was dating Chris. I had to prove it. I had to disgrace him. I had to embarrass him. Well, Chris, I don't know what you have done. I don't know if you have your hand in my brother's death. This is the reason why I am I want to revenge. I don't know if you did a diabolical thing in my life, but if you did, whatever it is that has taken over me is also destroying you. As it is destroying me, it's taking you also with me. Please, if there's anything you have done diabolically against me, kindly undo it, so I can be free. Lord, the devil took over my life. I'm tired. I want to be saved. I don't even know how to. I've lost good people. But this matter, this issue with Chris showed me that a lot of people love me too, because you won't want to see my DM. My DM is full. People asking me to marry them, people asking me to forget about Chris and be with them. That made me happy as well. Those people just don't like me because of my behavior. Probably because of the way when people hurt me, I come out and I call them out and talk about it on social media. Maybe I'm expecting so much. Maybe I have been expecting so much because I give too much. I give all. I give all. So when betrayal hits me, I don't look back. I just want to pay back. I just want to revenge. And this has taken over my life. It has destroyed my life. I don't know if I am going to come back to me. I don't even know if I can face the world again. I don't know if I can look at people again. I don't know if this is going to dip me down into depression that will keep me inside the house for another long time. I don't know what the outcome of this will be. But I'm tired. I don't want to do it again. I don't want revenge anymore. For me and Chris Okafor, it's not love. No, I don't love him anymore. No. It's just anger, revenge. My brother's death, I don't know if it's linked to him or not. I don't know. I'm not okay. I'm trying to be. I don't even know how to be okay. I don't know if I will ever be okay. I don't know if I will ever be okay. I want to be okay. Something has taken over me and I don't know what it is. I just want to be okay. I want to let go of this quest for revenge. I want to let go of this anger in me. I want to let go. I just want. I can't. A lot of things is wrong with me. I don't know what it is. But I'm really, really sad and broken. Whatever it is that is wrong with me, I want it to just end now. I'm done. done. Chris, if you have a hand in my brother's death, let your conscience, not if you have one, judge you. And please, whatever you have done, you might wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again. I know the state of mind I am in right now.
Okay.
That video was May 2023 when I was still dating Chris Okafor. That video is not referring to me.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I was in the church when Chris made that video. That is not a response from Chris Okafor to me.
Okay.
This matter means so much to me. When you see someone in this situation, don't mock the person.
Okay.
I can wake up. You can wake up tomorrow. You might not see me again in the situation I am in now. This whole thing is
depressing.
You guys don't know what I've been going through. You may wake up tomorrow and you will see Doris Ogala again in your life. You might wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again.
Yeah.
I know the state of mind I am in right now.
Deep now, you know.
Chris did a lot to me. Chris contracted me to help him and his friends.
To do what?
And what did he pay me back with? He arrested me.
What did he contract you to do for him and his friends?
He detained me, Abuja. He also arrested me 4 days to my brother's burial. And kept me in the CID with a for 2 days. For nothing. I did nothing.
You did nothing?
Because his friend gave me money and he took the money. And I started asking for the money. He paid me some and got me arrested for defamation.
Did you defame him?
Chris has done a lot of things to me. I am not stable. I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. It took me a lot to say all this. Everything I have built is on the mold. It's on the ground. But I don't care anymore. This person you're seeing here is... I am being very honest.
Yeah, I understand.
I am devastated. I am heartbroken.
Okay.
Which man want marry you nowhere? Which man want to marry you when they know that you have slept with different men? God forbid. I know what I'm saying.